I think it's is it Leading Edge that's doing the Citation X? I'm not too familiar with the F33, so hopefully I do this thing justice. Parking brake is on. Let's turn the battery on here. Oh, wannabe pilot from Montana. Okay, cool. I was just in Bozeman. Just flew into Bozeman the other day. In fact, there's a if you well, I'll just post a link.
This is amazing.
There's a full flight from Salt Lake City to Bozeman. Maybe you saw it. Anyway, anyone that didn't see it, bookmark that for later on. That video right there was 22 minutes of my life that I will never forget. So half of the video is a live stream, and half of the video is me in the plane, even at flight level 400 in the cockpit. You think Aerosim Gaming was doing a citation? I didn't think they were doing a citation. Bish 753, good to see you. Thanks for the mini raid yesterday. Yeah, no, that was a lot of fun. I did that. Bish, sometimes when I'm streaming, I do an in-flight raid when I'm loading software or when I'm kind of in a in-between state. I like to go out there and see who's out there. So thanks for giving us some in-flight, in-stream entertainment, and I hope that you're enjoying it, because I certainly have loved streaming and sharing this awesome hobby with others. You find the beach panels very busy. I prefer something more simple, says Jessica, but I will find this interesting to see. Yeah, it is pretty. It is busy. I'll give you that for sure. Does your current allow for the? I thought I saw an F33. No. I'm sorry. I didn't see an F33 with the GTN. I saw I saw that the MU2 that I flew yesterday can have the GTN 750. So it is an ASDG Citation X. Okay. I forgot about that. I didn't realize that was. And I guess Rush has been in Australia. Is this the debonair because of the tail? The Bonanza naming scheme confuses me. I don't know. I'm not familiar with the debonair, to be honest. Okay, its battery's on. Let's turn on the beacon light. Parking brake is set. Let's go full mixture. Would you guys go full prop here? Let's see here. Oh, you know what we need to do? Fuel tank. Very important to do this fuel tank switch. By default, it's to off. I think the previous version of this plane for X-Plane 10, it did not default to off on the fuel tank, if I recall correctly. Although it's been a long time since I've flown that plane. I'll give you guys a little bit more sound. Let's go to the sound tab. Just a little bit of sound. Lars Rass also heard the ASG citation, but next year I think AFM announced a secret business jet product together with a Lear 35. See, that's another plane that I might be able to get on this year is a Lear. And even though there's not really, in my opinion, there's not a super duper amazing Gulfstream for the sim. There's a freeware Gulfstream that's okay, but there's not like a wow your socks off Gulfstream. But if I get a chance to fly in a Gulfstream, it's going to be hard to pass that up. All right, let's go down here to options. The window reflections can stay on. Just a little less volume. Can I get a volume check on the engine? Is that too much? Let me know. You agree? Yeah. Dassault Falcon 8X, that would be even more nice. Yeah, there's so many options out there. There was a plane the other day that I wanted to have in the sim, but I can't really think of it right now what I wanted. All right, taxi light can come on. Well, maybe not yet. Let's turn on avionics master is up here next to the GPS. We are going to be doing FSEconomy on this flight. I'm flying from Jackson Hole over to Pocatello. In fact, if there's anyone that has a Pilot Edge account in the western U.S. and wants me to connect to Pilot Edge, I can. If you want to fly with me, just let me know. Pilot Edge won't be open up for another hour, but we can fly together outside of network coverage. Let's see. So it'll be 91 miles. We're going to Papa India Hotel. So we might as well get that populated into the Garmin. Flight plan, menu, delete the flight plan, and we're going to go direct. VFR, right? P I H Pocatello. Okay, Pocatello is set. Remember to set alias. Yes, I think I may have already set it once, but if not, we'll do that. Yeah, we need a TBM for sure. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw that there was a TBM 850 for sale for $500,000 yesterday. I don't know if it's still the same case, but yeah. Let's see here. Bish says, really enjoying his time on Twitch. Hopefully the fun continues. Yes, it will. Trust me, it will. And Bish, I don't know what your plans are for the next year or two, but if you're going to, do you think you're going to be regularly streaming, at least once, twice a week at minimum? Just curious. Because if that's the case, I'd like to extend an invitation to the Twitch stream team called Global Sim Alliance. If you click on the Global Sim Alliance in my profile in the title below here, you'll see the stream team, and would love to send an invite if you're open to that. Orlos, hello. Homie Live is still having the Cessna 182 shipped to Nampa. Yeah, I think the Carinauto 182 will be updated for X-Plane 11. Old Fly Guy, good morning. Looking for, the Los Angeles International was amazing, for sure. Yeah, that is a cheap Citation 850. Yep. I think that the TBM 900 will probably be for sale this year. That's my ETA. Okay, taxi lights are already on. Or no, they're not. Taxi lights on. Let's squawk altitude. Turn transponder on. Set transponder on. Set transponder 1200.
Transponder is off.
Set transponder on.
Transponder is on.
Set transponder 1200.
Transponder set to 1200.
Okay, we'll squawk altitude. All right, let's see how this bad boy taxis. All right, Bish 753. I would say within the next minute or two, or maybe 5 at most, you should receive an email. Let me know if you received that email. It's an invitation to the Global Sim Alliance. Thank you for considering that, joining of that team. And if you guys haven't already followed Bish 753, click on his name, give him a follow. 500K for a TBM is pretty good. It's a beast, not my cup of tea, but a real blah. Yeah, well, the new TBM 900 coming from Hot Start, or otherwise known as Toto Rico, author of the Better Pushback plugin, is coming out in the relatively near future. Maybe I'll taxi. No, it's okay. Well, yeah. Let's enjoy a little bit of GPB 500 here. So I'll taxi down this way. You'll definitely be streaming 3 to 4 times a week. Okay, beautiful. Excellent. Yeah, really the GSA, to be honest, is as long as you stream once a month. But I just wasn't sure what your plans were for the next year or two. So yeah. So thank you for being willing to be a
FSEconomy auto login.
part of the team. Oh, I got cones here. Should I go through the cones? No, maybe not. All right, we'll turn out this way. I'm going to tell you right now that the taxiing of the F33 is much easier than that MU2 was. You bet, Bish. Take care of our Twitch viewers. Give them some quality content. You certainly have that. So the SF50 is flyable in FSC now. By the way, only 4 passengers. Actually, Racer Gotcha, it's 5 passengers. I believe the Vision Jet in FSEconomy is 5 passengers, and Snack Air, the largest group in FSEconomy, is with regard to active pilots and also flights, owns 2 SF50 Vision Jets. In fact, if there is demand, I will probably fly a Vision Jet on my next flight for FSEconomy. And I think we should do a debut of the Snack Air Vision Jet. It was a debate between 4 and 6 because of the 2 back seats being small kid ones. I think you can fit. Well, I guess on your fuel load, your fuel load will be. I'm not sure if you can go full with 6, but there's certainly 6 in the database. Well, there was last night. Can someone check that right now? They can go to the Snack Air or to any SF50. I believe it's 6 now. So that. And I also saw an SF50 below 400,000 yesterday. I know that some people are buying them and flipping them, and what the price settles at, I don't know. We should probably take a look at that. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. When you're not considering the pilot a passenger. Okay, yes, you're correct. So it's 5 seats, 1 for the pilot, 4 for passengers. I stand corrected. Yep. But one more passenger than say a Skyhawk or an F33, right? This F33 has. What is this F33? It's just 4, right? Yeah. We need a Snack Air livery for the SF50. I think a default aircraft is pretty easy to paint. So that, yeah. Nick's been enjoying the default MD-82. Perhaps a little buggy though. Which study airliner would you recommend? Well, there's two. If you type in !top 30, !top 30 will give you my top 30 aircraft for X-Plane. Although I haven't updated it in a few weeks, I need to put the MU2 in there, and I also need to put in the Trinidad and the Tobago, the Cicadas, the new Cicadas. There's a couple other aircraft I need to include in there. But if you look at the jet side of things, my top 2 aircraft are the default 737 with the Zibo mod, and then the Flight Factor Airbus A320. I'm not a fan of the Mad Dogs. I get a little bit of flack for not being a fan of the Mad Dogs, but I'm not. But of course, some people say that the Rotate MD-80 is the most complete aircraft out available. So if you like the default MD-82, you probably will really enjoy the Rotate MD-80. But if you're looking for something outside of the Mad Dog, then definitely look at the default 737 and do the Zibo modification update. Maybe you already have. And then, of course, the flight factor A320 is the systems on that are just unbelievable. All right, we're going to taxi into position and hold. Taxi light off.
Taxi lights off.
Nav light on.
Navigation lights on.
Strobe lights on.
Strobe lights on.
Landing lights on.
Landing lights on.
Flaps 1.
Down to flaps 1.
Who makes the MU2? Is that, I think that's lead. Who does make the MU2? I don't know, actually, the developer. Is it? I don't know. Orlos, I use Plane Command, and you can get a free copy of it, a demo copy of it. planecommand.com. Well, yeah, Mitsubishi makes the MU2, but who's the developer in X-Plane? All right, let's go. Oh, B2 is right. Beechcraft Bonanza F33. Beechcraft Bonanza F33.
Enjoy your snack air flight.
Sorry for the immersion ruin. Let's do one more little off the runway heading. Micebusters here. X Aviation. Yeah. What? Oh, is MU2 like from the developer is XA, or is it just sold on XA? Wow, we're heavy. Yeah, I don't have the TBM on there because it's not for sale, so. Not for sale yet, but could be soon. Ooh, fin bar went on roulette. This plane does not fly. This plane's a little bit not liking the full load of passengers and 30 gallons of fuel. All right, let's turn out. Yeah, we're doing 90 knots, and we're at about 600 feet per minute. But I'm full bore. In fact, I probably should bring back the power just a little bit. Am I okay at 2,700 RPM in the climb? Maybe. Okay, that's the general direction of Pocatello. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can engage the autopilot. So let's sync up our heading bug. And we'll go AP on. Oh, I wonder if I don't have an autopilot in FSEconomy for this plane. Yeah, I do. Okay. Maybe I just need to be trimmed before I can turn it on. Let's see here. Let's try it. AP's not turning on. Is there an AP switch that's outside of the avionics switch? Altitude off. What do you mean by altitude alt off? Right side of the autopilot. Okay. Where? Oh, you know what? Alternator needs to be on. I don't care about altitude necessarily, but... Alright, I guess I have to hit that then, huh? Okay. We'll go heading mode. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah. I was running off a battery there. Right side of the... Okay, yeah, alternator. Yeah. Alright, now we'll go here. We'll change this to CDI to GPS, and we'll go direct, enter. And then we'll switch this to nav. And we'll also arm this. And we'll put that at 10.5 for now. Yeah, I did the AP engage button demonies, but it didn't turn on. The only way I could get it to turn on was to engage VS mode up here. But I also didn't have the alternator on, so I don't know. 80, yeah, let's lean. That's a good idea. Let's do... There we go. Thank you. Close the cowl flaps. Cowl flaps are closed. Thank you. Are we gonna die? Possibly. Yeah, I grow a beard once in a while. High price one. Yep. All right. I think we're situated now. Thank you for the tips. Actually, we're probably getting a little bit slow here. 104. Maybe we'll go down at 700 feet per minute. Actually, 600. Let's do 600 feet per minute climb. And let's watch that speed. It's dropping still, so maybe we'll go 500. This emote does not reflect your beard. That's true. I'm actually, I don't know, I probably shave it before the FS Expo. Are you guys excited for the Flight Sim Expo? I'm getting excited. Cruise climb is 25 squared. So should I do 2500 on the RPM? So bring back the prop RPM to 25. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. My manifold pressure is 20 in the climb here. We're dropping speed again, but we're also going to level off here in just a moment. I think I will go to 400 feet for the last 500 feet. That's true, I'm not cruising. Yeah. That's true. I'll take the climb. I'll take the yeah, so the RPM can go right up to the red for these last 400 feet. D-Money's is psyched. That'll be fun to meet you. What's going to be interesting is I won't know it, most of... I know some of your names, but I'll know you by your Twitch name more than I will your real name. But yes, my name is John. Alright, I'm going to lean a little bit more. EGT over here. So this EGT gauge, we want to peak that. That'll help us. We're getting pretty slow, 77 knots, but we're about to level off. It'll be your first time to Vegas. 10 Shadow, you're going to love it. There's the stall. I like that. Okay, there's 10. I have deja vu now. There's 200 feet. Much too lean. So add a little bit more. Okay. What should my... okay, so I'm leveling off here at 10.5. What should my fuel flow be? Should I be trying to hit a target of certain gallons per hour here? Or I'll take my prop and I'll bring that back to 25. The cement tie down pail? Yeah, exactly. Just... Vegas Flyer. No American can pronounce your name correctly. My Starbucks name is Eric. Oh, I like that. Starbucks. I need to have a Starbucks name. I think my Starbucks name is Flux Capacitor. St. Wilfrid, good morning. KMLE apparently had a hard GA landing and the pilot was ejected. Wow. That would suck. P-Bask is here. Hello. Fuel flow about 12.3. Okay. Oh, there's 12. There's 12.3. I guess it's all relative to density altitude. Isn't it? My real name is Piet. Pronounced like Piet, but my Starbucks name is P-Bask. Oh, I love it. My Starbucks name. I wonder if they'll put John Fly on my next Starbucks cup. It's possible. Oh, Pete. Okay, pronounced like Pete. Okay. John Fly will fly with Starbucks, you think? What's your name? Star-Lord. What's your name? John Fly. It'd be fun to do some IRL streaming. They wouldn't know about it. What's your name? Amoeba. Okay, we're at 10.5. We're cruising, 141 knots and increasing. We are 71 miles to destination, and I'm a little bit stuffy, as you can tell. No. Amoeba. Bish's Starbucks name is Dalson. Dalson. Whoa. We got a caramel macchiato for Dalson. What's your name? Yeah, exactly, Jessica. What's your name? Starbuck. So I went and saw Solo, the movie, and for the first time in my life, I did the D-box seats, where the seat moves around, shakes and vibrates with the movement of the plane, the aircraft, the starcraft, the spaceship, the and then the explosions, of course, and the fights and everything. You're moving the whole time. It was pretty interesting. It was pretty cool. I think that in this particular theater's configuration, they were a little bit too close to the screen. So I felt like I was having to look around the screen. So if I were to position D-box seats, I'd have them more in the, a little bit further back. But Solo was pretty good. When at restaurants ask for a name, I tell them Marco. So when they call out Marco, you yell Polo. See, we're all children at heart, aren't we? You usually go with Cinderella or Rumpelstiltskin or Bob if I don't think they can spell. That makes us... How many snacks would I give the movie? Well, let's see. What's the total amount of snacks that a movie can get? Let's call it 25. The most a movie can get is a 25 snack rating. Slumdog Millionaire is a 25. Hunt for Red October is a 25. The Fugitive is a 24. I should write these down. Emma is a 23. Solo on the snack movie scale would be right around a 17. I'm going to give it a 17. Top Gun is going to be a 22 on the snack scale. Does the A36 Bonanza have a turbo? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't think so, but any one snack movies? Yes. A one snack movie is The Gods Must Be Crazy. Have any of you ever seen The Gods Must Be Crazy? Shawshank Redemption is a 23. Ernest Goes to Camp. You bailed after 5 minutes. I love Slumdog Millionaire. It's my number one. Gonna need a John Fly top 30 movie list. Exactly. Dodo's here. Or Toto. Not Toto Rico, but Doggo Doctor's here. Yeah, the Gods Must Be Crazy is just, that's a one snack movie. Also, I would say Sharknado is a one snack movie. Maybe two snacks out of 25. Airplane's probably like a 13. B2, you actually watched half of it. Wow. Yeah, there's a couple of movies that you guys probably may have not seen that have high snacks, like 20 or 21 snack rating for Regarding Henry. Harrison Ford, Regarding Henry. A lot of Tom Hanks films are in the high teens. Did you ever see the movie that airplane is based on? It's actually not bad, and the script makes a lot more sense. Is there a movie that Airplane is based on? I didn't know that, actually. B2 worked at the theater, watched everything many times. Saving Private Ryan is definitely a 20 on the snack scale, maybe a 21. Yeah, it's way bad, St. Wilfrid. It's so boring. Caddyshack, believe it or not, I'm not a huge fan of. Caddyshack is like a 16 on the snack scale. Airplane 77. Okay. I'll have to look that up. We are 57 nautical miles from destination. Worst thinks that Airplane was based on a series of movies. I quit. I chose the wrong week to stop drinking coffee. The A36TC is a turbo. Okay. What are a couple other movies that I like? Crimson Tide. I think Crimson Tide is a great movie. What else? Green Mile is definitely up there. Green Mile's at least a 20. Yeah, a 20 on the snack scale. But if you have not seen Slumdog Millionaire, go watch Slumdog Millionaire. And also, are you the type of person that sits and watches a movie intently? Or are you used to multitasking with your phone, pooter, talking to someone in the room? I find that there's some people that just don't pay close attention to the movie, especially when the lights are up. Lights come down, maybe some personalities pay a little bit more attention. Slumdog Millionaire is something that you need to pay attention to, for sure. Airplane is based on the 1957 film 0 Hour. I did not know that. We just had a Green Zero. Yeah, all the Tom Hanks movies. Yep, for sure. Chariots of Fire is like a 9. Shooter is like a 13 or 14. Italian Job, though, is like an 18, 17, 18. Maybe I should go to a point, 17 point something. I haven't seen the new Mad Max. Have you seen the new Mad Max, St. Wilfrid? But anyway, there are some movies that you just really need to pay attention to. Hate people that ruin movies both in the cinema and at home. Yeah. So, I don't know. Is it like ADD or something that some people just can't pay attention to a movie? I don't know. I have is it OCD or ADD when I see a golf course, or is it just some sort of weird obsession with golf courses? The Guardian. Are you talking about like Whitney Houston, Kevin, or no, what's his name? Kevin Costner? Is that what you're talking about? That's like let's see. Let's give that a 5 or 6 maybe. Time for a flyby. The ortho is pretty good. Yeah, this is 17. Zoom level 17. It looks like we have a lot of room in America to build on and farm. Pretty Woman is actually pretty good. I'd give Pretty Woman an 18. But then again, I also give Sense and Sensibility a 19. But don't tell anyone. The old Sense and Sensibility, not the new one. Which source do I use for ortho? I didn't create this ortho, so I'm not sure which sources were used. But really, from my observation, there's probably only about 8 different sources for the U.S., and there are the top 4 or 5, right? To me, it's a matter of, because they're always changing, right? They're updating the images, etc. To me, if I were to, I would just basically do trial and error for the area that you want. Do your home tile, your 1x1 tile for your home in the sources that you want, and then compare like the cloud cover, etc. Tim is here. Good day. North by Northwest. I don't know if I haven't seen North by Northwest in a very, very long time. What movie can you watch over and over again and always enjoy? Hunt for Red October. And Slumdog Millionaire. But Hunt for Red October I've watched probably 27 times. Braveheart is a good one. Yep. Absolutely. Apocalypto? Boy, I didn't get into that one. But I'll tell you a Mel Gibson movie that I did get into. Sometimes we attract to a movie based on, based on the environment that we're in or the atmosphere that we're in at the moment, right? Not that I had any sort of, one of my favorite Mel Gibson movies was Ransom, right? I wasn't in the middle of a ransom or a kidnapping, or have I ever been kidnapped, but for some reason that movie just really appealed to me. And I think it was because maybe it was because I used to be into the show The Equalizer. The Equalizer used to be one of my favorite TV shows as a kid because he would go out and he would right wrongs, right? Right wrongs, right? Apollo 13 is a 22. Yep. Saving Private Ryan, yep, is definitely a 2021. I cannot watch the Blues Brothers. Forgive me. Forgive me, Finbar. All right, let's start our descent, I think. 40 miles out. Well, we should probably do a vertical calculator. All right. Initial altitude is 10.5. Our IAS indicated airspeed is 130. And we've got, let's just count, 35 miles to go. 35
2
miles to go.
months until the
10.5.
Twitch baby arrives.
Target altitude.
We got a subscribe.
We do have a subscribe. Pocatello is 5,500 pattern, I think.
We got a
Just 1
subscribe.
second. All right. Vertical speed is 400. All right. We have Red Raider subbing up. This vertical speed change and this start of descent is brought to you by Red Raider. Thank you for the 10 months, my man. How is flight training going? We're going to engage the vertical speed, and I'm going to pull back my throttle. Mal Aviator, how you doing? Doggo Doctor, yes. Anything with Tom Clancy, yes. Clear and Present Danger, Patriot Games. The Sum of All Fears was okay, but I prefer Harrison Ford to Ben Affleck, but flight training starts back up in August. Nice, very, very nice. How's the stream going? Everyone click on Red Raider, give the man a follow. He's a member of the Global Sim Alliance. You're waiting for is the Indy 500 today? I didn't even know. You let's see, it was on last night. I had to watch both Patton and Midway. Yeah, old war movies. There's some that are really good. All right, so let's go back to like classics, right? So what classic movies do you like? What black and white movies do you like? Indy 500, then Coke 600. Okay. Wow. So Coke 600 is NASCAR, right? Running reject. Hello. Stream is good. Should be teaching my son how to do some flying soon. Very nice. Very nice. Say hello to Mrs. Red Raider. I still remember that stream where you turned on the webcam and she was in the background or something. It was kind of funny. I was convincing you to turn on that webcam. Brief Encounter and Mildred Pierce, Amazing Films, 1940s. Jessica knows her movies. The Rear Window and Hitchcock. Streetcar Named Desire. Gone with the Wind. Any Casablanca fans? Casablanca? I really like, the Christmas It's a Wonderful Life. Of course, a great movie. Cooper Deck lives near Charlotte, so okay, is that where the NASCAR's going on? Is that where the Coke 600 is? Maybe. Mal Aviator loves Casablanca. I have not watched all of Casablanca for some reason or another, but I have it on my DVR right now, and that's why I asked about it. Wow, Finbar is just racking it in with the roulette. Casablanca was actually filmed at Van Nuys. I didn't know that. Great source of trivia. "28 miles to destination." Speaking of trivia, we should probably do a trivia for snacks. Let's see here. All right, for snacks, get ready with your pen and paper. Get a pen and paper ready, or pull up your notepad on your computer for this one. What is Romeo, Echo, Bravo, Mike, Echo, Victor, Oscar, November 1? What is Romeo, Echo, Bravo, Mike, Echo, Victor, Oscar, November 1? What is that otherwise known as? Not Bob Hope, nope. No, we did not go on the citation trip. Nope. I was going to, very, very close, but it was gonna be about $1,000, which I wanted to wait to see if I can get on another Challenger or a Citation X or a Lear or a Gulfstream. So, although I really do want to go on a Sovereign, actually. I just need one that's a little bit closer to me, so I don't have to spend the money or sky miles to get to where that plane is. To have and not. You know what? I think we need to have everyone who's doing movie suggestions. I think we need to start a new channel on the John Fly Discord for movies. John Fly movie. I think we should do that. Let's buy a Citation X. Is there a good Citation X for P3D? Just curious. I know you just recommended the Zeebo mod, but how does it compare to the IXEG? Oh, and I just formally introduced myself on Discord. Thank you, Getnick. Well, if you want to talk to someone who has a feel for the 733 IXEG, talk to Bish753 here. And I think Bish is still here. Bish, are you here? Bish said he prefers the IXEG over the Zeebo, but I prefer the Zeebo over the IXEG. But to me, it's kind of almost apples and oranges because the IXEG is a classic, from the 80s, and whereas the Zibo is, a more modern aircraft. So, but I highly recommend both. But Bish loves the 733. So Eagle Soft makes one. Okay. By the way, breaking news on the John Fly channel. I did buy the Quality Wings 787 last night, thanks to the donations of Aviate72 and also Carlos Santana, the musician, donated. So both of those fine gentlemen enabled me, like JT Kerr does, to purchase airplanes, and I picked up the Quality Wings 787. So I will fly that on stream. I would say that most likely it'll be this coming weekend. Not this weekend, but the following weekend, next Saturday or Sunday. There's a slight chance I could do it today, but I've got so many things on the docket that I don't think I'll get to it. And the other thing is I have not looked at it, studied it. I don't even know how to turn it on. So, I mean, assuming we get through all of the things I want to do today and we have time for it, and I could get someone to come on Discord voice and walk me through the Quality Wing 787 startup, cold and dark, it's possible, but probably not enough time today. Did anyone get the trivia question? I'll give it one more time. I'm looking for, what is this otherwise known as, but I'll spell it, Romeo Echo Bravo Mike Echo Victor Oscar November 1. What is that otherwise known as? Did anyone answer that? Don't know how to turn it on. Sounds like some of my... Yeah, exactly. That's the word, soul. IXEG has soul. All right, we're getting a little bit low to that ground. Maybe I'll shallow up my vertical speed here just a little bit. iOS prefers the IXEG. Yeah, I prefer the Zibo, but yeah. I mean, if I'm in the mood for a classic, then, definitely. The other one I was going to tell you about, I know that you said that you liked the MD80, the default, right? Git, Nick? If probably one of the most complete and very solid FMC and very solid plane is the Flight Factor 757 V2. That is a great plane. And I think that you know what? I think I'd fly it more, but I get my 757 fix to my need met a lot by 757 Spy, who streams almost nothing but the 757. I did see him streaming one other plane the other day, but he's by far the most experienced on the Flight Factor 757 out of all the Twitch streamers, I think. You're digging the Ultimate. What version are they on, JT Kerr? And is the newest version only available on their Discord? I wish that they would update the org for them. Maybe they have by now. Fly the 733 and Dire Straits Walk of Life playing in the background, yeah. And then why not, when you're in cruise, have Dire Straits also playing Money for Nothing, right? In the IXCG. He was doing the Twin Otter, that's right. That's right, yeah. You wish this came with an upgraded panel? It'd be kind of fun to have a GTN 750. All right, we're 10 miles out. Let's get down to pattern altitude. I guess we're at pattern altitude. Alright, I see the airport. Yeah, we could do a straight in. Alright, let's slow down. Yeah, what's it otherwise known as? What is it otherwise known as? I should do a flight on a citation sovereign. Monkey Power, why don't you live stream that sovereign? You should live stream that sovereign. There's a really good app called Streamlabs for your iPhone. Is it a leap year? It might be. All right, autopilot off. Flaps 1.
Down to flaps 1.
Woo! What's my lower gear speed in this plane? Let's trim it up here. You're on version 0.2.5 for the Ultimate. Unfortunately, something happened. They have to redo some of the 3D modeling. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, the 0.2.5 is I think April's update. I'm just so used to the Zebo getting updated every week. It seems like Finbar 367 Davy Rabbit has won the trivia contest. Unless someone else also put All Saints Day, that is the answer to the trivia question. Congratulations. What would I rate this plane? This is definitely a good Bonanza plane. I mean, obviously it's got the visuals, right? The X-Plane visuals, the X-Plane 11 visuals. It hand flies well. Yeah, I dig it. 90 knots. Another on the AP you can make you can make a selection first before you turn it on. Oh, you have to make a selection first. That's why it wouldn't turn on. Okay. All right, I'm going to lower the gear. Get your landing rate guesses in now. I need to give Finbar 367 Davy Rabbit some snacks for that trivia answer. Trim it up a little bit here. Pocatello Tower. This is Bonanza 572 Foxtrot or Bravo Foxtrot on a 2-mile final for runway something. Clear to land. Clear to get your potatoes on. Okay, let's keep the speed up though. Coming in at an angle. Ground handling's not so good. Still. All right, who was closest to 28.7? Oh. Alright, we can do a manual braking. Flaps 0.
Flaps going up all the way.
Landing lights off. Landing lights off.
Landing lights off.
Taxi light on. Taxi light on.
Taxi lights on.
Navigation lights off.
Navigation lights off.
Strobe lights off.
Strobe lights off.
Cold my beer. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. Welcome to Pocatello. Or Pocatello. Who got closest? I think it was was it Dodo that got the closest? I think it was. Can I get a confirmation that it was, or did Lex come in late? Did Lex come in late, or because Lex got it if he was on time? Okay. Lex was closest. Congratulations, Lex. Dodo says Lex is a little late. I think. I don't know. I mean, we don't know how far back
Thank
his.
you for flying Snack Air.
Well, you're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Let's add 101 to Finbar for the trivia question. Let's add 101 to Lex Hearthstone. And let's add. Well, I'll give you 75 for being in second, Dodo. How's that sound? Okay. And then the other thing I wanted to do. Oops. Four snacks. As of 2016, what is the population of this town? As of 2016, what is the population of this town? For snacky snacks. Let's take a look at the FSEconomy report. Log, Snack Air, Jean Fly. All right, it was 38.34 in income. The rental was 147. It was 44 minutes. Our plane, so we paid it back to ourselves. Homie Live US has the correct answer. It is 54746. So let's add 102 to Homie Live. The fuel was $37.42. The ground crew fee of $83.40. And the earnings this flight $32.66. Snack Air got $17.31. Pilot got $15.35. If you're thinking about joining Snack Air and wondering what are the benefits, you get free rental of all of these aircraft. This is the Snack Air hangar. Look at the beauty. Oh, and look, 2 Vision Jets. What's the price of the Vision Jet right now? Let's take a look. There are 4 for sale. The lowest priced Vision Jet is a pretty good deal, $378, and then there's a one for $420. Where's this one? This one's in Louisiana. If anyone wants to do an investment, you could buy that Vision Jet for $378 right now, and you could sell it for $419 today. I'm thinking today you could profit 50 G's, 50 G's. I'm thinking. The pilot just made more than $1,500 for 40 minutes, screaming cheese. What is the program you are running for Snack Air? Well, Snack Air is FSEconomy, but what do you mean by program? The beautiful Snack Air website will give you